Okay, so problem. The free campsite that we were gonna go to is a huge construction zone right now. So we drove past it and there's no way to get into it. It's all closed off. So we don't have a campsite to go to right now. So Dana is frantically trying to find something.
I don't have high hopes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have high hopes.
Yeah.
Holy cow. This is the closest I've ever been to a moose. Just walking around in this campground. Anyone else seen this?
Hey everyone, we're Dana and Mike. We've been living life on the road with our 3 dogs searching for adventure. We are currently on the road headed up north with our end goal to see the Arctic Ocean. Join us every Sunday for new videos as we show you amazing campsites and the stunning natural beauty of North America. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Just Go Travel. And if you guys have been following, you will know that we have been here in Alaska. This is going to be our second week here in Alaska. And yeah, fun is not over yet. This camp spot is called Base Camp Kennicott. And we are right beside, I don't know if you can see from the camera, but there's a glacier back there. So we're going to check that out later. However, to get here was pretty chaotic. So you have to go down a crazy long dirt and gravel road for 100 kilometers. And there was a sign at the beginning that says, not recommended for travel. But you know us, we went down it anyways. So yeah, join us as we explore this new little area. And as usual, when we go down these crazy gravel roads, something dramatic has to go on in the trailer. So let me show you what's going on. All right, so hello. Mike is just loving being a handyman on the daily. We've had some trouble with this drawer the last, I guess, few drives.
The slides for the drawers always come loose, so it's not really a big deal. But this time, literally the entire backing piece is completely gone. And now the backing piece for the drawer is not hanging onto anything. So I gotta take this all apart first. If you guys have been watching, over the last couple episodes, we've been dealing with a ton of dust problems inside of the trailer too. Like whenever we get down to a crazy gravel road, there's just always dust inside of the trailer. So this time we took some precautions. We plugged up all the holes that we could that were behind the drawers that led into the underbelly. And then for the front door, which is where a lot of the dust always came in, we put another plastic sheet basically all around the front door,
which was covered in dirt.
Yeah, so it worked. It's way less dusty in here than it was before. So small wins there, but then we came in here and saw that this drawer is completely broken. So gotta fix that first. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so it was just kind of a pain to work down here because there's all this other stuff in the way. It was really hard to get the drill to actually face into that. I broke 2 drill bits trying, so I just kind of gave up on that. I managed to get 1 screw in, but then it was still loose because I needed to at least do a couple more. So we're opting just to glue it down for now. Just got it clamped in place. Yeah, this will just have to do until we get to an actual hardware store and can rebuild parts of this and stuff, because this is no good.
Yeah, we kind of had a feeling from the get-go that this was gonna break at some point. I'm surprised at how long it's lasted, honestly. But this is all that was holding up that drawer.
Alright, so we are at Wrangell St. Elias National Park. We think that's how you pronounce it, we're not sure. But yeah, like Dana said, it took 100 kilometers of gravel road to get to this park, so a bit of a journey for sure. The main thing you do at this national park is check out this awesome glacier that's here. We would have a view of it outside of our window, but it's pretty cloudy, so we're hoping that clears up because tomorrow we got a big hike. We're gonna hike up to the glacier, hopefully get a really, really cool look. It was $35 US a night to stay here, no hookups, dry camping only. You know, you gotta pay the big bucks to camp right at the national park. Once we get out there tomorrow and do that hike, we'll show you guys, hopefully, that it was all worth it.
All right, just gonna walk around the campground and get a peek at this glacier that we're all just dying to see. There's the glacier, way in the distance.
Oh
Oh yeah, okay. Also, you see those buildings over there?
Yeah.
That's how far we have to hike just to get to the trailhead.
Oh, wow.
So the trailhead starts at the end of that town. That's Kennicott.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So we need to
then
hike
walk along.
to that town first because normally there's a shuttle.
Yeah.
And of course, dogs.
Shuttle, don't hurt.
Well, hello. Whoa, crazy. Oh my God. There's a moose walking right next to our camper. This is wild. This is the closest I've ever been to a moose. I can't believe this. He's just walking around in this campground. Anyone else seeing this?
Well, good morning, everyone. Today is hike day, and we just got an amazing surprise. Guess what this sign says? Dogs, ride free.
So yeah, we can take a shuttle to the trailhead.
I was not sure that that was possible.
That completely changes our day. Like we were like totally psyched for this like super
20
long,
kilometer.
20 kilometer hike, and like we're all geared up for it. We got so much food. We got all this gear in my backpack, but now we don't have to at all. We can just take a shuttle. That's so awesome.
That knocks like at least 10
10K.
kilometers.
Yeah, off the whole thing at least. Yeah. So they're coming to pick us up now. That's awesome. I'm so happy. Yeah. Hiking trail map.
Okay, so this is what we were gonna do.
Yeah, so we
Thankfully got driven all the way to here.
Alrighty, so we have made it to Kennicott. It's a little town that's near the glacier. It's a little like old mining town that used to be in operation here. But yeah, this is the start of the trail towards the glacier. Really awesome that we got a ride. That was crazy. We just totally saved like half our day. It was gonna be 8 hours. Now it'll probably only be like 4 or something. So yeah, that's good. Here we go. Here's the real trail. 2 miles each way. This is gonna be a cakewalk.
It's so much easier.
We over prepared. We don't even need lunch.
Alright, so we've done about 2 kilometers now, and it's just a gradual incline, nothing crazy. So far I'd rate it as, easy.
So as you guys can see, it starts off with ice way in the distance, and then it kind of ends up over here. This is actually all ice also. It's just covered in sediment now, but this is all part of the glacier also. It's crazy how long it stretches, and like our campsite's somewhere way deep that way, right? So look how far it goes. It's just nuts. Alrighty, this is the point where you walk on the glacier if you so choose. A bunch of people down there gearing up. Gotta put crampons on.
Well, everyone, welcome to Root Glacier.
We are literally standing on a glacier here in Alaska. This is pretty wild stuff. Like it goes on forever. There's so many lines and crevices and little cracks in the ice, but it's all solid. You can just walk on this whole thing. Super beautiful. Alaska is cool. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. We're not gonna go too much farther just because of the dogs. They don't have, shoes and boots like us, and of course we're on ice, so it's pretty cold. So we're gonna turn around here, but that was awesome. And nice surprise that we didn't have to walk a crazy amount of distance to get here. Super worth it, guys. Check this place out.
everyone, we are leaving today from this beautiful camp spot, the base camp Kennicott. It was a lovely, lovely stay with that moose encounter and the glacier walk. Highly recommend this area. But today we are making our way to our next camp spot, which is going to be near the Anchorage area. We are going to be staying in Anchorage for quite a bit of time. We have a lot of stuff that we want to do there. So we're going to have 2 camp spots in that area, one kind of above Anchorage and one kind of below Anchorage near the Whittier area. Yeah, please pray for us that our fridge does not fall out this trip, because we still have this 100-kilometer stretch of gravel road. We're going to take this very, very slow today.
But yeah, join us for this 100-kilometer gravel road. We got a lot of gravel roads coming up, especially our end goal of Dempster Highway towards the Arctic Ocean, right? So all of these shorter gravel roads that we've been taking are good, you know, appetizer test for the trailer, however you want to call it. Let's do this. We are finally out of that 100K of gravel road. That was a long drive.
It was 2 hours long.
Yeah, 2 hours on that road. But we're done that now, and we're gonna go and dump and get water before we head off to Anchorage to find our next spot. So.
All right, dump station is working out. It was $15 to dump and $5 for water, so $20 total. But I'm starving, and we haven't had a chance yet to look inside the trailer to see if our fixes survived the gravel road. Holy fudge, this is nasty. Okay, so not a ton of dirt, but some. As usual. And I even took the stuff out of this in hopes that it would help. And it did not. The screws are like completely gone. Oh yeah, this is definitely come out for sure.
Okay, so problem. The free campsite that we were gonna go to is a huge construction zone right now. So we drove past it and there's no way to get into it. It's all closed off. So we don't have a campsite to go to right now. So Dana is frantically trying to find something.
I don't have high hopes.
Yeah.
And I don't have high hopes.
Yeah, so we're not too sure where we're gonna end up. But I mean, that's boondocking, right? You don't always get the spot that you want. You find one online that you hope you can get to, and then it's a roll of the dice as to whether or not it'll even be there once you show up. So that's just part of the life sometimes. So we're gonna try to find something else. We may just end up in an RV park, which we don't like, but we'll see.
Okay, we think we found another spot on Alvalander. It's just a public land use area. So we're gonna go check it out, and it's about 30 minutes away. Cross our fingers that this works, because after this, I don't know what we will do.
All right, we think we found a spot. There's a lot of potential spots here, I think. You might have to do a bit of a water crossing to get to some of these, but so far this looks promising. At least more promising than an open construction site. Alrighty, welcome everyone to our first awesome campsite here in Alaska. I mean, the last two we've been to, they were fine also, they were cool. But this is the first free one that's just got these amazing views everywhere. We got like amazing mountains on one side, and on the other side we have a river and even more amazing mountains. This site is great. But of course, getting here was a bit of a journey, and there's stuff broken in the trailer yet again. So the fix on the drawer that I did at the last campsite didn't take, so I gotta do that again. The ongoing fridge saga, still a problem. So just to quickly recap, the first time we discovered it, there's 2 screws here that have come loose and the fridge was kind of tilting forward. And so we replaced those with thicker screws. That didn't work, so we replaced them again with longer screws, and that did work, but not enough to tow, I guess, because it only worked while we were still stationary at a campsite. So now I think the only thing left to do is to drill more holes in this thing so I can get more screws up into the header of this. So we're gonna have to work that out. I don't know how much of this I'll actually do today. I'll at least fix up the drawer because that's really ugly. The fridge works as is, it's just not great. But in any case, super happy to be here closer to Anchorage. We're not actually like in Anchorage or anything like that. So we're near a town called Palmer, and this is gonna be our base camp for exploring the Anchorage area. We're gonna get out there and do stuff in a day or two after we kind of situate the trailer and get this all fixed. So that's the plan. Welcome everybody, this is awesome.
Alright, you guys, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. We are gonna eat our breakfast for dinner. It's so satisfying after today. Yeah, it's kind of funny how sometimes, you know, when things don't work out, you think it's gonna be like the end of the world. But I think today turned out to be a blessing in disguise. This camp spot, I think, is probably better than the one I had originally picked. And yeah, I think we're just gonna eat, chill, get over this headache that I've got, and I guess we will catch you guys in a day or two whenever we decide to go out for an adventure. We're gonna try and play it by ear, mainly just because we're not quite sure how weather's gonna go here in Alaska. Things seem to change on the daily, even hourly, so if tomorrow's beautiful, you'll see us tomorrow.
Well, hello, good morning everybody.
Morning.
It has been quite a few days since we filmed last. It's basically been 3 days straight of kind of crappy weather, and we had all these plans to go do these hikes, and none of them panned out, so we just kind of been stuck inside waiting for the weather to get nicer, and today it finally is, and so we're finally getting out there. So we're gonna go on a hike today. We're gonna go on a pretty big one. It's like 20 kilometers round trip. We are heading to Chugach State Park. I think that's how it's pronounced. Tell me if I'm wrong. The trail is called the South Fork Valley Trail, and it takes you to 2 lakes. One of them is called Symphony Lake, and the other is called Eagle Lake. So really excited for this. This is one of the most popular hikes to do in this area, so we're super stoked. Join us for that. Let's get out there and let's do some stuff finally, huh?
Okie dokie. We are on the trail, and this is not a short one. This is probably going to be almost 20 kilometers. There was a sign at the very beginning that said that there was a bear here about a week ago. That did get some bear sprayed at him because he was chasing after a hiker. She had babies, so it makes sense she was protecting, but it was about a week ago. So yeah, we are climbing now. It's not a huge elevation in the trail, but it is about just over 400 something meters, so it's not crazy.
But apparently it's really muddy, and we saw people walking into the trail with gum boots on.
I was just like, how do you hike in gum boots? Yeah, seems like a hard shoe to hike in, but hopefully it stays warm enough that we don't need to put on our layers. But yeah, join us.
Here we go. Might start to get a little muddy now. All right, the valley's kind of starting to open up. We are venturing away from civilization. Let's do this. It's looking really beautiful though. Awesome.
It's so nice, obviously, to get out on the trail today. But like we were saying earlier about how it's been a few days, one of the 3 days that we were at home, we slept in so much longer than we have this entire trip. Clearly our bodies needed it. We wasted a really nice day, and on that day we were just not really feeling like going out. Realizing here in Alaska, you really do need to take advantage of your nice days, because you know, they're far in between at the moment anyways. That's what we're realizing. Yeah, so just, you know, it's good to listen to your body. Living this life is very adventurous and very fun, but sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, and you do need to listen to your body, because if you just keep pushing yourself, you're gonna burn out just like you would at home. And yeah.
All right, I think there's no avoiding mud in some of these areas. We really spoke too soon about being able to avoid the mud, because it's getting pretty bad now. I have a hole in my shoe right now, so that doesn't help. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not great. Oh my god, the puppies. We're gonna have to wash them off in the river on the way back. Like, look at Calvin. Calvin. Calvin's basically got black feet now. Oh my god. At least he's happy. Alright, we are very close now. Yeah, we're basically there.
7.7.
Yeah, we really underestimated the mud though, huh?
I knew it would be muddy, and I did tell you, but yeah, I didn't know it would be like that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Alright, we're in the final section now, and it is Calvin's favorite, big rocks. He hates these. These seagulls that are huge jerks keep diving on us. You'll see try to dive on Dana right now. Wow. These seagulls are not having it.
All right, you guys, we have made it, and you can kind of see on the other side, there's one lake and there's two lakes. In the camera, you can really see the difference in color. This one to our left, this one is very, very milky, and then this one is just like a regular lake.
Yeah, but it's interesting how different colors they are, even though you'd presume they're from the same water source. They're right next to each other, right?
Yeah.
So this is really cool. Like, I'm glad we made it all the way out here.
Definitely worth the mud.
But yeah, we're just gonna have some lunch now, enjoy this view.
And hopefully the seagulls don't eat us.
Yeah, and the jerk seagulls will leave us alone. That's funny, huh? Welcome to the end of the trail. That's Eagle Lake. That's Symphony Lake. Good stuff, guys. We did it. High five.
That was basically 19 kilometers, and it took us 6 hours.
Yeah, way longer than we thought it was going to.
We're clearly not the average of all trails.
But yeah, hell of a hike. We are so exhausted. And we're gonna do another one of these tomorrow or the next day. So for now, it's back to the campsite, pick up some groceries along the way so we can have some good dinner. And we'll see you guys back there. Alrighty everybody, we are back at the campsite, and did it get busy here? Holy cow, there are so many other rigs here now on the beach. All of the families are out for the weekend because it's Saturday. Yeah, but we are really happy to be home. Nice to be back after that crazy day. We'll grab some showers, make some dinner, relax. Alrighty, it's taco night. Taco Tuesdays, except it's Saturday. So it's Taco Saturday.
Well, everyone, man, am I sore? Are you sore?
Yeah, I'm good.
so we're super exhausted.
Oh my gosh. We were like, yeah, let's do another challenge tomorrow. And then I'm like, no, I don't think I can. Although tomorrow is supposed to be gorgeous. So we might lose out on that gorgeous day. But at the same time, again, like I was saying earlier, listen to your body.
And I also was really lazy this week, and I'm like trying to pump out a video. We're supposed to release it tomorrow morning, and I'm not even like close to being
He's
done.
like, he's worked on it for one day.
Yeah.
He normally works on vlogs for like 2 to 3 days. Like that's how long it takes him to whip one out. And
It's already Saturday night. We release on Sunday mornings, right? So, and like I'm also trying to like finish it after a huge hike. So I'm just tired. I don't want to. But wait, I gotta get this done.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna let him work.
Alrighty, the goal for us now, we gotta start tackling some of the fix-it stuff in this trailer that I've been kind of neglecting, such as the fridge and the drawer. So we're gonna get going with that now, and yeah, finally rehab this thing back to a workable condition. Alright, so these two screws are the only thing holding this fridge up, basically. So not a great design. The holes that the screws are sitting in got completely stripped, so the fridge is kind of tilted out forward. So we thought we fixed it by adding in bigger screws, and that worked for a little bit, but then those have now come out as well. So what I'm gonna do now is add more screws into the header up here, and I might even do some going sideways on these sections, and yeah, just really beef it up so this fridge stops rattling loose, because it makes it really hard to use this drawer. This drawer is basically impossible to pull out. Gotta fix this now before things get worse. Let's do this. Better. Okay, sideways. Sideways, I got smaller ones.
Do you want to take that door off? Is that gonna make it easier?
This better work, I'm telling you. I'm so sick of this fridge. Alrighty, I think that's as good as we're gonna be able to get it. But I don't know, these are big hefty screws that I just put in, so I think it should be okay. And at the very least, we can use this drawer again, so there's that. Alright, so that was a hard one. Now it's just a bunch of small, easy stuff. So the drawer catch for this drawer has been all like bent and like worn all funny. It's all bent out of shape now, so just got a new one. Just gonna throw this in really quickly. Alright, so I sort of got it to work. It's still like the catch works, but it comes out like pretty
butter.
easily. So
I think
don't
the
know.
way that they angled this drawer is
Yeah,
bad.
like you can see like there's like a big gap with the way they built it. So the wood piece in the back that the drawer slides sit on, it's just kind of angled weird. So I should rebuild the whole thing, but we'll do that a different day. We just wanted to at least make sure this thing's shut properly. Well, properly. Good enough for now.
Today is one of the most gorgeous days we have had here so far. Blue skies. It's lovely.
All right, we're gonna go check out this gift shop. Dana really wants to get a hoodie. Hey, some of these are cool. Alrighty, that worked out. We got a Christmas ornament and one of the magnets that's all wrapped up. And we got Marissa a shot glass, and Dana got this hoodie. No, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah.
Nothing for you, Calvin.
Sure, Calvin.
Yay, lunch. Nice.
Now let's go find a nice picnic spot.
Yeah. All right, so we're at this random pull off at the side of the road. But apparently it's a nice spot to watch planes take off and land because the airport's like literally right there.
There's like tons of people just sitting on the side of it.
Yeah, just like there's we're all just hanging out. And yeah, let's enjoy our lunch. It smells really good, so hopefully it tastes really good too. That's crazy. Wow, that's so loud, huh? Crazy.
Awesome.
You like feel it in your whole body. Alaska's also really famous for seafood. So we got a halibut, an Asiago encrusted halibut. That looks really good actually.
It does look really good.
Oh.
That was pretty good. It's
Yeah?
shiny.
Really?
Yeah.
Mmm. It's really like soft and moist and really like buttery tasting. That's good.
We decided to end our time in Anchorage with one more trail. We head up Mount Baldy, a short 2-mile hike to the top of Baldy Ridge where we got stunning views of the surrounding mountains. Our time in Anchorage was amazing, but we had one more chore to check off before we left.
Alrighty, we are done lunch and it's time for a haircut for me. So Dana's been cutting my hair for like a year now and it's worked out pretty good. I mean, I haven't had to pay for a haircut in like a year, so it's awesome.
I wouldn't say I'm getting any better at it,
Well, I think it's fine.
but it works.
A fun fact, the clippers that we use they're for dogs. But you could use dog clippers for humans. It's all hair, it works the same.
But you can't do it the opposite way.
That's true, you can't use human clippers for dogs because human clippers aren't meant to like run for like minutes and minutes at a time like a dog's has to be. Because like when you're shaving a dog, it takes forever. So you can use dogs for humans, but not humans for dogs.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just tugged weird. It's all good.
Woohoo! All done. Fresh.
Hopefully that's better. I'm still not a professional yet, so.
Works for me. Alrighty, everybody. I think we're gonna call it for this episode. As you can see, I'm rocking my new haircut. Dana's rocking her new hoodie. So it's been a fun time here, hanging out in the Anchorage area. But we're about to move on tomorrow, so we're gonna hitch up, go to our next campsite, which is gonna be south of Anchorage in an area called...
It's near Whittier,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know the exact name.
Gotcha. And then hopefully more awesome adventures to come as we continue our journey across Alaska. But yeah, guys, thanks so much again for watching. Tune in next week. My name is Mike.
I'm Dana.
We're Let's Just Go Travel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Woot woot.